Could this be the darkest Batman yet? Did this film really need to be 3 hours long? Did Robert Pattinson actually work out for the part? And whenever he takes off his bat suit and goes shirtless, does he sparkle like he did in Twilight? All that and then some. Let's talk about it. The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, and is currently in theaters. As always, there are slight spoilers, but not the ending, as you already know. I literally watched the screening of this movie at 3 a.m. so I could go straight to work and come home to make this video. So I'm just going to say this right now. These are all raw feelings and thoughts on the movie, so I'll probably be all over the place, but I hope it makes sense. But first off, I'm reviewing this because it's a pretty dark themed movie. Even for a Batman one, dude, this is dark. First off, the Riddler, he ain't your dude in that bright green outfit, man, riddled with question marks and stuff. This dude has some type of makeshift mask and a huge dirty green coat on. And this one kills people, man. I mean, he's calculated like the dude from Saw with devices attached to people and whatnot. It's not bloody though because it's PG-13. But man, I mean, I'm just telling you, all kinds of cold shit happens to some victims in this one, man. Homeboy is cold-blooded. I will say my man looks pretty creepy though in the getup though. So they did a good job on that for sure. Paul Dano, who plays this character, he looked every bit of the part, man, and he did a fucking awesome job. Even though the Riddler is the main villain for the most part, there are a few surprises throughout of some other villains we see, teasing possible sequels for a new franchise when it comes to this one. And obviously, this movie is gonna kick ass and make a lot of movies, so expect to see more movies in the future. Now let's get into Batman, Mr. Robert Pattinson. I gotta say, he did a good job, a really good job. He didn't have that crazy hoarse, "I am Batman" voice, rah, 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 like they did in The Dark Knight. There was a bit of a normal voice with the whispery, kind of sound, which is cool. But this Batman is 2 years in, so he's still a little rough around the edges, a little wet behind the ears, if you will. The fight scenes are more dirty, and he gets hit and shot and all types of stuff, so, he's not exactly a seasoned Batman yet, which I think is pretty cool and refreshing to see. Something totally different. I also really enjoyed the fact that he actually narrates throughout the whole movie, though, so you kind of get to hear what's coming, what's in his brain and whatnot. And also his Bat Cave, the Bat Cave, dude, is in an old subway station. Like I said, 2 years in. So it's not like that super badass looking one where we're accustomed seeing, though. So, he's still learning his craft and whatnot, so, anyhow. And at this point, the only cop that respects him is James Gordon, my man, who eventually turns into the Commissioner Gordon, obviously, as we know later on. But I thought Pattinson carried himself well as both Batman and Bruce Wayne and made a believable Batman, and I look forward to seeing more of it. Alright, my one gripe with him is he needs to bulk up some, dude, because he's got to fill in that suit a lot better, man. My man was a bit skinny. Not Twilight skinny, and thankfully he wasn't glittering. But he's still a bit small, though. I mean, looks like a little dude without the suit, so hopefully he gains some more size in the future. But anyhow, let's move on to Catwoman, dude, a.k.a. Zoe Kravitz. She played that part well. She can kick ass and has a well-layered backstory that makes her a much deeper Catwoman, dude. She gonna look badass once she gets a better Catwoman suit in the future, dude. Woo! Dude, the story was well told, well paced, and Batman has a new theme because, dude, I'm telling you this right now. They played that theme every time Batman came on the scene, dude. It's like dun dun. If you watch the trailer, you'll know exactly what I mean. Trust me. It was just kind of funny though when you see it though. Okay, every time he walks, dun 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 dun. It's almost like he had like a theme band playing behind him, dude. Like they did in "I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker."
Who are these guys?
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
Old school movie, old school reference. Check it out. But anyhow, though, another thing, this is a 3-hour movie, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't feel any of it because there was really no slow parts, and thank God there was no flashback of Bruce's family dying. Thank you, God. If there's any spoiler I'll give you is that, so you don't have to worry about having to deal with that shit. So yes, thank you, Matt Reeves. Thank you. The exposition scenes came in spurts and got to the point and then just moved on to the next thing. Dude, it was so well done. And this movie doesn't make you feel stupid by shoving unnecessary BS down your throat about each character or even the storyline. Just simple facts, and that's what makes it nasty. I love that. And this movie, it's a mix of Seven, Saw, and Zodiac. There are scenes that push the proverbial envelope, if you will, for a PG-13 flick, which is also cool. Plus, we finally get to see Batman use his detective skills way more than any other Batman movie, dude. It's fun actually trying to figure out the clues that the Riddler would leave behind. I mean, they weren't too hard, but it still felt like we were assisting it feels like you're assisting Batman during those scenes, dude. And we get to see some new badass gadgets. And also, there are definitely seeds planted for sequels. Lots of action. The usual sexual tension between Batman and Catwoman. Colin Farrell, dude, as the Penguin is unrecognizable. You don't even know it's him. And I get the feeling he channeled his inner Robert De Niro for that character. You have to watch. You understand what I mean if you know when you see it. So anyhow, each character had motivations that made sense as well. Overall, like I said, this is a really good Batman movie, and I highly recommend it. It's so well done, and Matt Reeves deserves a lot of credit as a director, man. But anyhow, that's all for today. For anyone who's never been to this channel, I normally review horror movies, TV series, trailers, and then some. And if you have any requests, I may even do them. Ask my buddy BrittleCube076, because BrittleCube actually requested that I review the entire Tales from the Crypt series, which I'm currently doing. So anyhow, come and join the fun, because on the Don't Split Up channel, hell has never been so cool. Shay Nasty out. I'm Batman.
I'll see you soon.
Would you steal a car?
No.
Would you steal a computer?
No.
Would you steal a purse?
No.
Would you steal a TV?
No.
Have you subscribed to the Don't Split Up channel yet?
No.
Viewing without subscribing is a dick move.
Don't be a dick.
Subscribe. Click and subscribe. It's free.